Hi Aquarius, welcome to your full moon reading. So thank you all. I just want to start with thank you all for checking out my channel and all of the likes and subscribes and the thumbs up and the comments. I can't tell you how much I really appreciate it. So thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. So much gratitude in my heart. So I've already pre-shuffled and meditated on your cards, and we'll go ahead and get started. For those of you who are new to my channel, my name is Becca, and I pull a 5-card spread or 5-position spread and clarify with the Tarot Illuminati. This deck in my hand is The Good Tarot by Colette Baron Reed, and then we'll pull some oracle cards from the Fairy Forest. I will pre-apologize for being so late on your readings. I know the full moon is almost a week gone, so it's just been a rough week for me, so sorry. I'll just apologize. Also, I would like to thank Goddess Dragon Tarot for all of the amazing for the amazing shout out and all of the support and guidance that she's given me in the last year. So thank you, Dee. For those of you who are interested, please, please, please check out her channel if you haven't already. She's a wonderful reader, an amazing person, and my sister Capricorn. So you're getting a lot of cards here. In your recent past, we have the 6 of fire and the 10 of air. Interesting. So we have a victory or shedding light on or overcoming a betrayal in your recent past. In your present position, we have the King of Water and the 8 of Earth. So we have a water sign king here. This can be a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. For me, this card always speaks about Pisces. And the 8 of Earth. That is putting in the work. Your next position is the potential blockage, which is the King of Earth. So now we have an Earth sign that is Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. I don't pull reversals from this deck, and I don't put timelines on my reading. So whenever you hear this reading, ooh, okay, as I said it, whenever you hear this message is when you're supposed to hear it. So I don't shuffle in reversals from this deck, but when they come out and flip in reverse, I do take them as reversed. So in your message from Spirit, we have the Magician and we have the Strength card, but they flipped upside down. So you may be trying to manifest some inner strength, or again, the Magician for me is a Virgo card, so that you could be dealing with a Virgo, or you could be dealing with a Leo. Or you're trying to manipulate and force something. Yeah, with a Virgo or a Leo, we're going to need some clarifiers on that. So like I said, that's your message from Spirit. And then, of course, the last position is the potential outcome. Now, I always ask for the highest good, so I'm not... and then we have the 9 of Water. It also flipped upside down. To make sure that these cards weren't upside down, we have the 4 of Earth here in reverse. Your overall energy for the reading is the Hanged Man. So again, this is an Aries card I believe, I might be wrong, but the energy for your overall reading is quieting yourself, being still, and changing your perspective, right? It's also a 12, which is a card, a number about, it's a 3, so it's a number about angels, collaboration, working with others. Right, so let's clarify the 6 of fire and 10 of air. This deck is the Tarot Illuminati, and it's by Eric C. Dunn. Okay. The overall energy is the 5 of Cups in reverse. So this is walking away from grief, right? Letting that energy go, which is good. We have unrest, the 4 of Swords in reverse, and then these 2 cards came out. So we have the Queen of Swords and the Ace of Swords in reverse. So the Queen of Swords could be you. Could also be a Gemini. But this is a no-nonsense queen, right? She cuts things out. She goes straight to the point. But she came out with this Ace of Swords in reverse. So there might not be some clarity, or something here is left unclear in your recent past. So I would like to talk about this 10 of air, which is the 10 of Swords in the good tarot, in the Rider Waite deck. This is, it's the ultimate of betrayals, but it's also, self-mastery. It's taking all of the lessons that we learned from those betrayals and applying them and saying, I'm in control of my emotions. I am in control of my environment, and accepting your part in it. Let's clarify this King of Water and Ace of Earth. The King of Water and the Ace of Earth. So this is your present situation. So you may be working on emotional stability, healing whatever this betrayal was. Oh, went all the way to the floor. Go away, kitty. Oh, sorry, Ruby. They all like it down there, apparently. Nice. Very good. Very good. The overall energy now is the King of Swords, to clarify all of this. So you may be dealing with another air sign, or this could be you standing in your power, being very clear. The King of Swords, he is not an incredibly emotional person, and so these two kings together could be, this is you working on being able to express your emotions a little better, being more emotionally founded and a little more in your heart than in your head. But he speaks the truth. He is in the upright. I'm sorry, I love this deck. It's just so pretty and dynamic. Could also be you getting clarity. Just underneath that, we have the Devil in reverse, so letting go of anything toxic. So we have the Eight of Earth out here, which is the Eight of Pentacles, putting work into that emotional stability. That's where you currently are. There may be a water sign helping you with this, but it's the Eight of Earth, so it's work. I'm working. We're balancing the Six of Pentacles, which is exactly what I was talking about with this King of Swords here. We're assessing, that's the Seven of Pentacles. Now you have 6, 7, and 8. That's a wonderful progression. And then we have the Five of Wands in reverse. So this is letting go of any petty arguments, any petty fights, and looking at them and clearly and feeling them clearly, you know, not going overboard. So let's clarify this King of Earth, who's your block. Now the King of Earth is the father figure of the deck. So you may be dealing with a boss or a father figure that is not really helping you out. I don't know where all your cards are going. We have a lot of kings here. Gemini. What I said. So because some of these are flying off the table, this might be something that you need to put more focus into. Thank you, Spirit. All right. The overall energy of your, we have double confirmation now. We have the Six of Wands in reverse. So this is the Six of Fire, which is in your past. So maybe there wasn't a victory over this Ten of Swords and you feel like you were horribly betrayed, but you're not putting the light on it like you were supposed to, and it's causing unrest and some unclarity, right? To clarify this King of Earth, this is an earth sign again, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. We have the King of Cups. Another double confirmation. We have the King of Water here in your present. We have the Six of Cups. That is potentially a relationship from your past. It could be you revisiting your childhood and trying to see things clearly. Then I don't know if you can see it very well because my camera's terrible about focusing. But there's this guy here standing in the background, kind of looking at these two kids like, what are you doing, right? So I do feel like this could be a father figure, could be a boss, it could be a past life love, but he's wearing the same robes types as this King of Water, and I feel like this person is the same person, this earth sign and this king. Now, if it's not one of these people you have a connection to, a strong connection to, because he's shown up twice, this water sign, in your reading, and they're putting in the work, right? There is progression, and the conflict has ended. But there's something here that you're looking on in the past with a lot of emotion. Okay. And then we have you standing here in your independence. This is the Nine of Pentacles, and trying to manifest. All right. So again, the Virgo. So we have Virgo who's maybe not overly emotional about something that you are. And you're either trying to manifest this single life and break free, which is, again, what I'm really picking up from this is like a family dynamic that is coming apart or needs to become apart. You need to stand in your own power. Okay. But you're having a hard time winning in this situation, and it's because or this king is manipulating. This king is manipulating the situation. And that's why there's no victory here. Okay, please clarify the magician and the strength in reverse. Please clarify this message from Spirit for Aquarius. Ooh, okay. Yeah. All right. The bottom of this, we have the Ace of Pentacles. So this is a new financial start. It could be a sum of money. Now, the first thing that came out was the Eight of Cups. This is walking away from those 8 cups and going to get your last 2 cups, knowing where you're going for that. So someone has walked away from this situation. It's also the moon here. Which means that this is a very emotional thing. This is Cups. So this is a really emotional thing. And it's also something that you are trying to move away from. But it's causing you some heartache. And you're having a hard time leaving it behind. Then we have the 3 of Pentacles and the 4 of Pentacles in reverse. So your message from Spirit is very much, don't focus too much on this manipulation, on this situation. You know, whatever this union is, whatever this contract is, whatever this thing that you are trying to move away from, you need to let it go. And you need to do so almost in a forceful manner, I feel like. And then we have the Star card in reverse. This is another major arcana. So you have a lot of people here. So this could be a work situation. This could be you trying to start your own business. And cut out a partner. But you're going to have to be forceful about this. And I hear give up on that dream. So you need clarity. You need to be super clear. This isn't something that you're going to be able to think your way out of. Okay? Because the money is there for you. And you have an incredibly stubborn earth sign as your blockage. All right, and then we have the Nine of Water also in reverse. So again, letting go of the smug aspect of it. Maybe, oh, something flipped. Okay. At the bottom of the deck, the overall energy for the Nine of Water, we have the Prince of Swords. So this is the Knight of Swords. This is drama. This is an offer of communication. It's clear communication, but it is fast moving communication. And it's it's going to make things kind of difficult. Let's look at this. So I'm seeing a lot of butterflies here. Some of you are going through transformation. You're trying to transform something, which I'm getting with the Magician. Some of you need to let go of the dream of doing it on your own, is what I'm feeling. Okay, so we have the Princess of Wands in reverse. This is a message that you're waiting for about moving forward, about the action that needs to be taken. And then we have something coming back, the Judgment card. This is another major arcana. Again, this is not hearing the message. Then we have the Justice card. So this is balance. This is karma, right? Some of you may be going through a legal battle that isn't ending well for you, and it's very dramatic. And it's not balanced. It's not balanced. And it's a situation that is going to take time to heal. For those of you who are trying to move out and like go to college, and I feel like it's like a parent, like, I don't want you to go to that college, you need to change your perspective. That's what this whole thing, this whole reading is about with this Hanged Man in reverse. Right underneath that we have a Tower moment and then a decision and the Justice card again. Okay. So this is finding your enlightenment, and something is being said here, but you're not listening to it. You're trying to manipulate the situation into what you want when you need to be cooperating with people and working with them. The Nine of Water in reverse also sometimes speaks to me about maybe drinking too much and being like in this haze. If I had seen the Seven of Cups out here, I would definitely say that. But we do have someone with the tools to do this on their own, and then I have someone else who is unwilling to let go of a situation. And your message from Spirit is very much that walking away and walking into another partnership is very greedy. Very greedy. And it's also stubborn and preventing healing. For those of you in a work job situation. For those of you that this applies to a love situation, I'm going to be straight up and say you need to be single first before you can move forward with anyone else. And you need to decide if it's this person from the past or if it's this person from your present that you want to be with, and put that work and effort into that. Someone from your past is definitely going to be trying to come back here. And it is a karmic relationship where a lesson and healing needs to take place. A lesson needs to be learned, and healing needs to be taken. Healing needs to take place. But these three positions right here tell me that you need to be super careful about what you wish for and how you proceed forward. So let's get some. Get an oracle card on this. Sorry, I feel like I spoke too long. This just applies to so many situations. So at the bottom of the deck we have Soulkin. I'm not going to read that one, but that is about finding those people that you work best with, that are your soul partners, your soul mates, your soul family, but knowing when to let them go. That's what that card is actually about, is not hanging on to people because of the connection that you have with them, and letting go of soul ties. Then we have Solitary. Pretty. Lots of red. Passion. Red is also the color of caution, right? You need to stop. So it's dedication, self-love, and focus. And I'll read that to you. It's a 24, which is 6, which again is about balance. And where you're at, your current situation it's balancing out, and it has a very nice 6, 7, 8 progression to it. But then you and then even, but in your blockage is the 9. Okay, so being independent and on your own is part of your block. Within you go. When the solitary visits, you are about to go within, to withdraw and retreat from the world for a time. This can be a response to an event from the outside, a trauma, sadness, or a betrayal. And the withdrawing inwards, which appears to be depression, is actually a way of respecting the soul's shadow, investigating it, understanding it, and mastering it. This card indicates that a time when you will go it alone, walk your own path, choosing to carve a way forward that can be sure remains true to the deep self. There will be a time of leaning away from the mainstream, and there may be times when you feel isolated and somewhat worried about how your new path will be perceived. It can also indicate that in a past life you have suffered for your gifts and spirituality. You may have experienced a past life as a healer, seer, witch, wizard, or medicine man, in which a new order decreed your power to be invalid and dark. This fear still pursues you when you connect with the power of your gift, resulting in fears surrounding intuition and your natural talents. By going within, we learn more about our soul. It is not a part of the journey that we necessarily look forward to, but is a time of great development on the spiritual path, and it is imperative to growth. Before we shine our light in the world, we must ignite our own inner spark. This going inward is actually the sacred task of tending your own sacred flame and learning from it. Before turning to matters of the world again, this card can sometimes indicate that a person has undergone a literal near-death experience. Okay, Aquarius, that was your reading for the March full moon. I do hope that this helps guide you in some way. Please, if it does, hit the like and subscribe button and share it on your social media. And if it doesn't, there are so many other tarot card readers out there that you can resonate with. I do hope you find one. And until next time, remember, if nothing else, I love you guys. Bye-bye.